How's everybody doing? I've gotten a few messages now asking for an update at the doctor's today. And he's really pleased with my progress. It is Disulfiram week 5. I'm at 250 milligrams a day. We're going to stay at 250 milligrams a day for a little while. Take that off. I don't even remember putting that on my head. Okay. We're going to stay at 250 milligrams a day because the brain herxes are still pretty intense where we're at. So we're going to stay here for a little bit and see if that improves over time. We're hoping that it does. When I was on the initial 125, it did start to get better. Like it was more stable and more manageable. So we're hoping that that will be the same thing this go around. Not a whole lot to report, which is good, I guess, because the doctor is really happy and he doesn't want to change a whole lot of anything. We are going to add 3 different supplements that are supposed to help with anxiety. I'm going through some pretty intense trauma therapy in conjunction with all of this, and I've had the worst anxiety I think I've ever had in my life the last couple of weeks. So there's some herbals and some things that he said might be able to help with that. I'm going to give those a try and see how that goes. Tonight I have an MRI of my brain for an hour in a special machine that has the highest magnetic resolution out of all the machines. Not really looking forward to it because I usually have seizures during MRIs. So, yeah, not looking forward to it at all. I haven't had one in a year, so we're going to check and see where things are at. Last year, we had a couple of lesions in the brain and some chronic white matter disease, which is indicative of early onset Alzheimer's. A lot of that is the Lyme, though. You know, me and the LLMD were talking about that today, and he said that he's very hopeful that a lot of this is going to improve. So we'll see. He's really happy on my detox, that I'm committed to doing that every day. Those of you that are new to my story, I do coffee enemas every morning and infrared sauna in the afternoon. I did just get off the phone earlier with my hydrotherapist, and I'm going to be starting that treatment again soon. The doctor thinks that that's only going to further help me get past a lot of the die-off that's happening, and will continue to keep my liver and my kidneys clean so that I can continue with treatment. He said that hopefully as we continue on, that my energy levels will get better. And then, as we round out treatment, the next step after this will be like cell repair and mitochondria repair. So I had misunderstood him when he had talked about the disulfiram. I thought this was like 6 months to a year. He said that it's 4 months from the time that I started. And I started 5 weeks ago. So right now, I guess we're at like 3 months, a little less than 3 months. He said after that, like he said, it doesn't matter if we get up to 500, if 250 is all we can do, 250 milligrams, then that's all we can do. Ideally, he does want to get up to 5 because that's where a lot of the benefits start coming into play. But at the same time, he's not going to push it. He said that it's a 4 month treatment, and after that, he won't go back to it again. It'll be Like, this is the only treatment of Disulfiram that I'll have. So, and that's just crazy because, like, not that, but I just think, like, 4 months seemed like such a long time when I started this. And now I know it's only been 5 weeks, but then you think about it and you're like, 3 months, 90 days. That's so fast. That's like a whole season. And like by the time summer's over and fall is starting, I should have a much better idea of where I'm sitting in terms of Lyme treatment and knowing where we're going to go from here. So I hope it gets better. I'm hopeful that it gets better. I'm hopeful in a way that I've never been before. So he did encourage me to do some exercises to stimulate the lymphatic system. So I'll be working on that. Continuing with therapy. Saturday morning, I had a seizure in the car. It was the first time in probably like a month that's happened. I mean, obviously I'm not leaving my house, so it happens a lot when I'm like outside, or not outside, but outside of my house, and I'm exposed to all the elements. I had to go out on Saturday to get some medicine, and yeah, had a little mini seizure in the car. But the fact that that is getting better too is huge. So I still have seizures at night. I'm still having memory problems and blips where I'll wake up in the middle of the night and I have no idea where I am. I have no idea who my husband is, and it takes a minute for him to like talk me off the ledge, because like I'm in bed with a man that I've never seen before in my mind, but I know who he is. So I'm hoping that all of those symptoms get better as we go through this treatment. He is very confident, my doctor, that by the end of Disulfiram that my seizures will have either gotten much less or will have disappeared almost altogether. There's so many things that he said today that make me feel this like hopefulness that I've never felt before. I hope he's right. I mean, he hasn't really led me astray so far. But it's one of those things, like when you get diagnosed with Lyme and you have it and you're going through treatment, like I know so many people want remission and they want it right now. But for as long as you've been sick with Lyme, it's going to take a lot of time for you to notice that you're finding yourself again. I mean, there's still glimpses of you in there. I mean, I thought for a while that that little girl inside, that girl who knew how to seek out joy and have fun and focus on the happier things in life, I thought she was long gone and dead. And I'm finding little glimpses of her inside as I'm going through treatment and I'm going through therapy and I'm trying to heal literally from the inside out in all facets of my life. It's an interesting feeling for sure. Yeah. Anyway, I'm feeling really fatigued. I'm going to go rest. I don't have, a whole lot more to report. Thankfully, it's mostly good news. I'll keep everyone updated. And, yeah, I don't know what else to say. So I'm going to jump off. Bye, guys. I love you.